It's not easy to describe one person in 100 words. I think I'm a quiet person. I believe in the family. My family, for me, is one important pillar of my life. Support me in every my experience from when I was young till now. So nothing. I think that I'm a quiet person with a lot of interest and many passion that I try to develop every day, day by day in my life. I try to live now, the right moment. Sometimes it's not easy, but it's my idea of the life. It's a nice question. I think that the passion about football started with when I was young. I started to play football when I was 4 years, so I was really young. I think that the passion started from my family, of course, especially from my father, that passed away about 10 years ago. And I think that he transmitted to me the passion of the football in general, of Juventus, because was a big supporter of Juventus. So I think that in this moment he would be proud to me of my part in my life, in my football life. And nothing, I think that all started from him. I want to start off the last question. So I decided to this career like a coach because when I was player, I think there was a lot of things that I didn't like. Especially in the relationship with my coach when I was player. So the idea was to change that. And so start like a coach was for me a way to change the idea to be a coach. Then, yes, my experience with Juventus started 10, 11 years ago when Juventus, with one Juventus Academy, when there was still Nike. And then this part continues with another Juventus Academy in Italy, then the first Juventus summer camp in Sestriere. After that, other experience in Sestriere and in London, like a director of one camp, in Cancer di Sangro with the director of that camp. And then the last experience that is till now is with the head coach of Juventus Academy Malta. So I think a really good experience, a long part with Juventus, and is even a team that I support. So for me, is a great experience, a great job. Yes, the difference I think are a lot because when you work with the younger, logically you have to start from the ABC of the football, so more technical feedback, more technical suggestions, so in what way you have to use your foot, your ankle, etc. etc. So it's different. With the older you have more tactical feedback. Is even different the type of the relationship that you have with the younger, that you have with the older. With the older is a little bit, we can say, professional. Maybe it's not the good word, but I think that their expectation about the coach, from the coach, is that you can give them the best tips for help them to become a football player, because they are close to the first team. With the younger, logically, is sometimes more you can develop more funny moment, you can develop a different type of the relationship. So I think two different way to be a coach, but the same are amazing. It's a difficult question. I think there are a lot of moments that I have to put in my memory. One, logically, is my first championship that I won after 1 year that I was coached was with Academy Montignoso. I have to think that with the same players 1 year ago, I met them for one dinner together, so now they have all players 18, 19 years, so I think after 10 years you can found in that moment a lot of emotions, so one is one of the date that I remember every time. Then I think I won another 2 championships with another Juventus Academy. My first experience with a professional club with the Carrarese, with the under 15. And the last experience with the Lucchese, with the under 17. And logically, in the moment for me the best is this experience, because it's the first time that I'm abroad in another country, in another nation, with a different culture, with a different language. So I think even that is a really, really amazing experience, one of the best memories till now. I think that one of most funny story that I can remember is just 2 years ago. Before that I chose to come in Malta, I was a coach of under 17 Lucchese team, Lucchese club, and almost close to the end of the season we did a tournament in the cage, because in that center there was a cage, a famous cage from one famous coach. The name was Rico, that built this type of the cage. And during this tournament, logically I won the tournament against my player, but almost at the end of the match I received a kick in my ankle. So at the moment was good. The day after I was injured, so for 3 days I remained at home without coaching them. So it was a funny moment. Sometimes when you play with the young player, have to be careful. So only that. I think it's not easy in this moment to remember only one boy, one girl, one guy that left on me one mark. I think all players that I met in my life left on me some, I think, some great experience, because I think when I started like a coach, I think that every people that you meet in the path, they can give you some possibility to grow, even with the guys, because sometimes I remember when I started the coaches, so I was really young, 22, 23, now I have 34. I think that since that date from now change a lot my type of the communication, my type of to give them feedback, to type to give them my experience. So I think that all players that I found in my life, they helped me in my career, in my life, not only like a coach, but I think especially like a human, like a person. So if today I'm a better person and a better coach, I have to say thanks to all players, all people that I meet until now. Oh, great question. I think when I came here the last season, so the last year, the first idea was start with a new experience, try to learn a new language, try to bring here my philosophy. Logically, my philosophy is linked with the Juventus methodology, Juventus philosophy. During this journey with the academy, I think my idea for the future is try to live here, a nice fundamental for the future, because when maybe in the future I will change country, I will change experience. I don't know what can happen in my future. I don't know. Usually, my habit is try to live now, because tomorrow is another day. I cannot say what happened tomorrow. So my idea is try to live in this academy fundamental that they can develop year by year. So I hope that my tips that I gave them in this 1 year, and I hope in this second year, they can receive, they can take my advice, and I hope they can develop all my types in a better way for now, logically, and for the future. I want to close with one thing. We are a young academy, because it's just 3 years that this academy is born, so I think. So I hope that they can remain from now to the future in a good way, to develop this project in the best way. I think when I came here the last year, I was really curious to understand the level and the quality, the attitude of the Maltese player, but not only Maltese player, because in the academy we have players from a lot of countries. So, but to understand their attitude in general. So I think the idea is very good, because here I found a lot of quality, a lot of intensity, nice attitude. They loved a lot football, so they are so competitive. So I think that the difference from Italy are not a lot about the quality of the player and the attitude that they have on the pitch. Logically, maybe change, I don't know, the difference. Italy is logically bigger than Malta, so maybe the players that live in Italy, they have more opportunity to arrive or to become a player in the future. Here in Malta, logically, is a little bit difficult. Is a really small island, but is very, very nice, and they have all possibility to develop in the future. I hope that can happen, because I think that these guys deserve to have this chance for the future. I think is even that a nice question. I think no, because when I decided to become a coach, I decided that because I didn't like a lot of things in my player life. So when I decided to become a coach, the idea was to try to change the things in better. Maybe if I were to think, the only aspect that I miss is the moment of the locker room, when you stay with your teammates, that you share a funny moments. Yes, maybe it's the only moment that I miss a lot. But I was lucky, because when I was 15, 16, 17 years, I played with a lot of nice players. Giacomo Bonaventura is now a player that was with Italy against Malta and scored one score the last night. I played with Francesco Farioli, now he's the coach of Nice in France. I played against Pavoletti, he's a player of Cagliari. I keep with me like a treasure one interview from Leonardo Semplici, coach of Serie A, of a lot of teams. So I did a great experience like a player, but I love this new my position, my new job, because I think work with the children, with the kids in general, with the guys is an amazing experience, and I don't change that with nothing. Oh, I love this question. I think behind of the coach there's a life, a different idea of the life. Who is Luca? I think I'm a person with a lot, many interests in my life. I like walking, I like reading, I like writing. I'm writing a book from a lot of years. I hope to finish that. I'm idea to write another book of my football life, just maybe to help the people that are interested to try to take this way to become a coach, or just for the curiosity of my part. So I like I did a mindfulness. I did the yoga. Sometimes I do yoga the same. My parents are yoga teachers, so maybe all of my idea of the life maybe start from their teaching. So I like my idea of the life. It's not easy to today try to live now the right moment without think at the future, because I think today the world go too fast. So my idea is try to enjoy every moment of my life now. Sometimes I'm able to do that, sometimes it's more difficult, but I'm happy. I think that the base of one people, of a people in general, is that try to be happy and to enjoy every moment that happens in your life. Well, I think about Malta, I think when I came here the last season, it was a new experience, logically here, so I appreciate a lot the welcoming about of the Maltese people, of the country, logically. I think it's nice because you the feeling about the island is like to be at home, so it's nice because you can memorize immediately all the places here, so it's nice for one person that come from abroad, logically. Even the climate is really good, the landscape the same, so I think the life here is really nice, and even the rhythm of the life is nice. It's like to be always on holidays while you are working, so it's a nice feeling. About Italy, logically, the most thing that I miss is my family, because it's the pillar of my life, like I explained at the beginning of this interview. Yes, I miss even my country, because it's a really beautiful country. The people are really nice, even in Italy. Logically, maybe is the situation about the politics is not easy for one young person try to develop his life in Italy, because there are a lot of obstacles for one person to try to develop their life so I hope that they can change in the future. I hope that I can do my job maybe in my country in the future. At the moment I love to be here, and I love to live this experience out of my country. Approfitto per questa occasione per ringraziare tutti voi e per scusarmi enormemente per il mio inglese. Giusto un anno che sono qua, sto cercando di migliorarlo, quindi vi ringrazio per la comprensione e vi auguro una buona giornata e una buona vita. Grazie.